Welcome aboard. This is Captain G with episode 6 of Order of Battle, France. Should be a quick one today. We have here in the light blue Vichy, dark blue France, and the Free French infantry, starting with the militia. HBG's French selection, I went with this unit to represent all of France, Free France, and this as the Vichy, rather than have different color variations of the two designs. I just like the way they looked. For elite infantry, this is one that I wish I had done slightly different. I did see an opportunity to pick up a few out-of-box Global 1940 Axis and Allies French infantry, and I mounted them on the French Foreign Legion marker, which I really like. My only regret there is I did that too quickly and I didn't paint the base black. Don't know if anyone knows and want to add in the comments whether or not it's a good idea to try to break that, paint it, re-glue it. I'm definitely not going to try to paint it on the marker. Maybe I'll just live with it as it is. But so that's the Foreign Legion for France and Free French. This is clearly a house rule. It's an elite Vichy unit that we allow only in home country, and it's pretty much for the Vichy to support the German player against partisans and French resistance. Can't leave the country, but that's our elite Vichy unit. The next sculpt is a standby sculpt for either French Marines or French paratrooper. I only have a handful of them. I haven't painted the base because I didn't know what France would need. I don't see a lot of use of either of those yet. Mountain troops, the two sculpts, France, Free France, brown bases. France and Vichy with the brown bases. Artillery units, French and Vichy. Pretty much all of their units are mirrors, just with the two colors. And since most of the units come in 5-packs, we'll go 3 with the French, Free French, 2 with the Vichy, particularly with the navies, since it's all a roll of the dice on whether or not they go France, Free French, Vichy, or Axis. So just those two, no advanced, no self-propelled artillery units, cavalry, motorized infantry, mechanized infantry. I do like the mechanized infantry sculpt for France, but rarely makes the table. Light armor and the French heavy armor. For the fleet, out-of-box Axis and Allies classic transports work for me for as often as they're in play. Fleet subs, torpedo boat destroyers, and then we just have for the French Navy HBG's French collection again, French destroyers, heavy cruisers, and battleships. And then for a light cruiser, we went with the neutral cruisers painted with the French colors. And then we did make a light carrier for each. We use one in our house rule setup for France, and so based on the roll of the dice, it could go to Vichy or Free France. For the air units, it's just fighters, tactical bombers with the orange tips, and then France starts with 1 medium bomber. And as I said, that's a quick one. That's it for France and Vichy France. Do have the Eiffel Tower for Paris, just on a side note. I also got the Arc de Triomphe, which I don't need 2 in Paris, and we're going with the iconic tower. So This actually we use now as the Arco de Victoria, which is a monument in Madrid, and in our house rules we assign points for Madrid, and that represents Spain in our home games. So that completes, as I said, it's a quick one, a review of both They Don't Get Their Own Boxes, France, and Vichy, France. I'm Captain G. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Over and out.